That's a perfect place to start with the Associated Press's Bernie Wilson. You can follow Bernie on Twitter at Bernie Wilson. Bernie, are your bags packed for Peoria?
No spring training this year. We have a rotation, my year to miss.
So when your teammate from the AP gets there, what kind of base? Will he find a Harper? Will he find a Machado? Will he find an entertaining baseball team?
Well, maybe if they go down to Glendale and Harper signed with the Dodgers or Machado with the White Sox, they share a complex down there.
Do you have high aspirations for the 2019 squad? And try not to be the negative Nelly all the time. Say something optimistic about 2019 Padres.
They're going to play 162 games, and they will lose the majority of them.
So you think it's going to be a little bit of the same thing we got going?
Yeah, and look, the savior should be Fernando Tatis Jr. That will happen at some point. Probably not opening day, but sometime maybe June, July, he will be up. That will be the positive of the season.
But as far as one of the big name guys, that ain't going to happen, right?
No, it's not going to happen.
We've known that for a while. All right, one other baseball item. This is from the Rockies AA affiliate in Hartford, Connecticut. I don't know if you heard about these guys. They are the Yard Goats. They're the AA team, and they have banned Cracker Jacks from the ballpark.
Why?
For allergy purposes.
Really?
So what does that say about the...
You know, that's weak. I'm sorry. You know, if you're allergic to Cracker Jacks, just don't eat them. Have people ever thought about stuff like that?
Yeah, I imagine.
You know, I think Southwest or somebody banned peanuts. It's like, just if you're allergic to peanuts, don't eat them. How hard is that to figure out?
Well, they're afraid one of my Cracker Jacks might fly out of my box into your esophagus.
I'm sure that's going to happen.
All right, let's talk about what's going on in Fort Collins. The Aztecs are there for the Mountain West Conference 8 p.m. tip-off, I think, tonight. State of the Aztec Nation.
Not very good, because when they go on the road, the odds of winning are diminished somewhat. They're a bad road team. They're better at home, but they're still up and down. Nobody knows really what's going on other than they, can't hold the lead to save their lives.
Yeah, they can't close.
Double-digit leads, too.
The program obviously trying to shelter Jalen McDaniels from the media ever since the allegation, or the
double lawsuit
of allegations of videotaping a sexual encounter.
Yes.
With only one reporter in the market had the audacity, though in a very civil manner.
I was just doing my job.
Take a listen.
Hey, Dutch, are you guys ever going to let Jalen come to one of these post-game news conferences?
I don't know. Maybe.
Why don't you? Why hasn't he been here? Especially after a 6th straight double-double.
Yeah, I think because he wants to talk about basketball, and people will probably ask him questions that are not basketball related.
Don't you think that maybe once that first non-basketball question is asked, then it's on to basketball for the rest of the season?
I don't know that.
Have you ever thought about giving it a chance?
That's an interesting question. I will think about it.
Thank you very much. That's what we're here.
Thanks, Freddie.
Thanks, Dutch.
Thanks, everybody.
Obviously, Dutch likes you. You guys have a good relationship.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I thought you did it in a very civil way. But do the one press conference and be over.
This has been an epic PR fail, and I'm going to go ahead and say this. I know a lot of PR professionals in San Diego who happen to be Aztec alums. Call your alma mater, offer your services pro bono to do a little crisis PR. It's not that hard. They've lost this issue. They're apparently they're desperate to keep him away from the press. They're still recruiting his younger brother, who's also getting recruited by some blue blood programs, and the Pac-12 leader, which is 30 miles from his home in Federal Way, Washington. But it's just, it's a control freak mentality out there. And I'm sure the kid would be fine reading a statement from his lawyer. But he had 6 straight double-doubles, which not even Kawhi Leonard had done. And it's something that hadn't been seen out there since Michael Cage in '83, '84. They still didn't bring him out. And I'm sorry, but our job is to ask guys questions about their basketball game. But when they're not available, then we ask why. And believe me, guys like T.J. Simers would have crushed Dutcher. I did handle it as diplomatically as I could.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
Let's go to the happier basketball story, which is across town. The Toreros with a Thursday-Saturday encounter, BYU and Gonzaga. That's going to be the biggest 2-game back-to-back gate in school history, will it not?
Yes, it will. Saturday already sold out. They've already said standing room only. Thursday they should have BYU's not quite a draw, but it'll be a good game. And the Toreros desperately need to win Thursday night because they absolutely blew it at Pepperdine by not boxing out and doing simple things like rebounding.
We're going to just quickly, this is why NBA is wearing on me. Watch this. This is the Wizards' Bradley Beal, I think, last night. If this isn't traveling, what is? I mean, come on. He takes 5 steps.
At least.
And the refs backed that up, saying it was a right call. The no call was the right call.
The only guy who could ever get away with that was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, well, and LeBron James.
Yeah.
All right, hey, listen, we're going to jump to the tail end of this interview. It was just last week, we had a young man sitting in this chair talking about making his college intentions known. His name is Kyron Beecham. This is where Kyron is deciding to go to school. Roll it.
I'll be studying at the University of Idaho.
You're going to be a Vandal. The reason why that is significant is your alma mater is?
Idaho. Go Vandals, go Kyron.
Give the young man some advice as to how to handle Moscow, Idaho.
Dress warmly. Okay. Beat Montana. Beat Eastern Washington. Hate Boise State, even though they're not rivals anymore. You're still allowed to hate them. And again, get good grades, stay eligible, and turn 21 so that you can go to the Corner Club. And you can walk from campus to the Corner Club and back.
The Corner Club sounds like an exciting place.
It's legendary.
Bernie, thank you for stopping by tonight on the ASR. It's lots and lots of girls playoff basketball. Maddie Sinclair is going to join me as we bring you highlights that you can't find anywhere else. 5 o'clock newscast has concluded. The 6 p.m. newscast is about to begin.